Hey YouTube, another review. Just reviewing here the UST Para Hatchet FS. And here we go. So it's Paracord handle multi-tool with fire starter. And here it is here. We have the Paracord on the side. Of course, we're going to take a closer look. And let's take a look at the back. So Paracord handle multi-tool with fire starter. It's a Paracord handle. Unwrapped to provide about 8 feet of cord for emergency use. It's a 5mm black oxide coated stainless steel blade with quick action rope cutter on the back. It includes a Flint based fire starter and has multi-size hex wrenches, a 3/8, a 9/16, and 11/16, and can be safely accessed with the sheath in place. So in the sheath also has a convenient belt loop that protects the blade while being stored. So let's go ahead and take it out. I'll take it out of here and hopefully I don't cut myself in the process. Don't want to, don't plan to. Anyway, just real quick, make this super easy cut. Or try anyway, right? There we go, just crack that thing open. What do we have here? Alright. Alright, so that's the packaging. Now, let's keep looking at this wonderful hatchet, right? So let's separate these things into 3 pieces that it is. It even had these little covers here. Supposed to keep it safe from just, I guess it's super sharp. I usually test blades on my fingernail. I was always told that, and hopefully that's still true. I mean, when I do a razor blade, it's supposed to stick on the nail and you're supposed to slide it, and that's the sharpness test. I mean, it is sharp for a little bit sharper for a hatchet when I felt other kind of hatchets, but no, is it razor sharp? No, it's not so far. We look at the flint. Here's the only thing: the ferro rod. It's not a complete ferro rod, and I'm hoping I can show you here at this angle. You'll see here that it sticks up. That is actually the ferro rod there, not the whole thing, and you can see the difference here more in the light. So it's very, very light. I'm guessing that the rest of this here is magnesium, and this, that's of course is the ferro rod. The nice thing is though that it does run all the way through up into the handle, so I don't think either one of them will be coming loose anytime soon. But that's the only thing. That's kind of a disappointment there. It threw me off. It looked like it was a complete ferro rod, but it is not. Let's see, the sheath, definitely quality. I like it. It's looks like we have a little slot here. We can put the ferro rod. Okay, that'll go like that. And then here is the sheath, the UST sheath, the belt loop they're talking about. All right, let's see what it looks like in the sheath. Let's put it like this. Well, I bet you I have this on backwards. And I did. So there you go. You can definitely access those hex wrenches. To be honest with you, I bought this to have in my my Go box. It's already in my car. This will work well when we're camping. I couldn't imagine that a cyclist or something would take this hatchet with them so they could work on their bike. They'd probably have their own toolkit and most likely not a complete survival kit. But I think that this would be great for that kind of situation if you're camping. If you want just an emergency tool to have. Here's the cutter in the back. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Here's the 8 feet of paracord. I would definitely keep additional paracord. The orange and black, really cool color. I like it. I like the contrast of that, and it definitely stays secure in the sheath. So give me a sec. I'm gonna grab some paracord. I'm not gonna cut the one that's on the handle, but I'm gonna cut some paracord right now. Let's see how good this cuts. See if that's worth it. Okay, so let's go ahead and use the cutter here. That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a quick cutter. Find out if that works. I'm pulling on it, guys. Let's see. I don't want to cut myself either. Like I said, the hatchet's sharp, but not crazy sharp. So that's the damage so far I've done on paracord. Let's see, maybe if I just saying, this was a survival situation. You'd be here for a while trying to cut it. What if you needed a shorter length? No, not doing it. And let's see. Extremely, it says caution, extremely sharp object. Well, let's try the hatchet part. If the cutter's not doing it, let's try the hatchet. Be careful when you're doing this, guys. Okay, so you saw that, right? Look at it. Let's try one more time. Check this out. So the hatchet's a great cutting tool. Now don't forget, as you use it, it'll begin to get dull. So you have to keep sharpening it. I'm sure you have to keep the edge, you know, but at least it's sharp enough to cut your cordage. This cutter here that came with it, I don't know. It's not doing the trick. I just tried it. Just tried it, UST. Let's try it one more time. Okay, so you really have to work at it. Finally worked. Let's try one more time. Ready? I'm applying a good amount of pressure, and I'm having to go up and down a lot in order for it to work. So I think really a knife, a regular knife, would do a much better job than that. But hey, it worked, so can't knock it for that. Let's see the fitment on the hex wrench. One sec. I'm gonna go grab a few things. Okay, guys. So I wanted to bring a 9/16 bolt just to kind of show you. This is a standard 9/16. On the package, it clearly states 9. There it is, 9/16. Anyhow, so we're gonna try the 9/16 kind of hole. Just a comparison. That's one down, right? And here's the thing. That'll be too loose. This is not the 9/16, by the way. Just wanted to go ahead and show you. So the next one is the 9/16. It fits just the top of the bolt. You can see there that I'm applying a lot of pressure. It is not wanting to really slide over the bolt whatsoever. So, and let's be clear. This 9/16. That's a standard measurement. I am using a standard bolt. So I don't want you guys thinking, oh, he's using millimeter, you know, or maybe this was in millimeters. I'm using a standard bolt. No. Clearly on the package, it's a standard measurement. I'm using a standard bolt. I don't have a different bolt to do a test, but maybe we can do this, revisit it again. But it's not wanting to slide down any further, and this is a 9/16 bolt. So anyway, that's just where that's at with the hex wrench. Whether or not I'm going to use those, Probably not. I would rather, to be honest with you, when it comes to a hatchet, I would rather have not have the hex wrench. I know a lot of these multi-tool companies and all that stuff, they want to put hex wrenches. I mean, I don't know. I would rather have a pair of pliers, that kind of stuff, than to mess with just messing with the tool itself. I mean, here we have 3 holes in a hatchet when clearly we didn't need to do that, you know? It only offered 3 sizes anyway. I would have rather had maybe like another cutting tool on top, or maybe this right here this could be an improvement. You know, maybe you can grind that down a little bit and make like a flathead kind of screwdriver or something. Anyway, or a bottle opener, right? So anyhow, let's go check this out. I'm going to take this outside. I'm going to show you guys how this thing throws some sparks. And let's see how it does up against cutting a small tree. Okay? Be right back. Okay guys, we're back. So anyway, I have my just have a dead tree here from earlier, and I'm gonna see how it does, just kind of cutting it up. And anyway, let me go ahead and set up real quick, and we're gonna do some chopping on it. Okay, let's see. All right guys, so here's the true test. I'm gonna go ahead and start chopping away here, see what's up, you know. Oops. Not gonna lie, this is definitely a task. I don't even want my hand here, but I mean, cutting smaller branches. I mean, look at that. It's not even cutting. I want to show you, I want to point this out. It's not even cutting through a branch like as thick as my pinky. It's really being a task. And then where I'm feeling it, I'm feeling a lot of the impact here. Like it really doesn't soften the hit. It's actually starting to wear me down a little bit. So I don't know. Maybe we can try a different size branch. Let's go over here. I have some kindling here. Let's check this out, right? Let's check out one of these. I mean, let's just say you wanted to sharpen this. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. I mean, barely, right? Look at what a task. So it is definitely better than not having anything at all. But I'm having quite the challenge here. So maybe some other ones, maybe I'm not swinging hard enough. I don't know. I'm gonna try another one here. I'm gonna try this log here in front of me. mean, look at barely. Barely getting through that there. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen the other videos where like people are like splitting like plywood. You know, that's not an issue. In fact, let me go ahead and get some plywood, see if it's any easier. All right, guys. So here's the famous here's a plywood thing. So let's see if that works, huh? Nope. Let's try it the opposite way here. Alright, so here we go again. I was a little too far away from the camera, but like I said, I don't want to cut myself either. Let's try this. Keeps sliding off. Okay, see how easy that looks? Yeah, I almost take off my arm. Plywood's a piece of cake with this thing. It's because it's already, you're going with the grain. You know, it's not like a regular normal situation, survival situation. And I suppose wood that is freshly green might be a little bit easier, but definitely not wood that's been branches that's been laying around for a little bit. Much harder to cut. Now let's try the sparks. Okay, so here we are. See how easy it is to spark this. Okay, so has a good amount of sparks. Yeah, that'll start a fire for sure. Definitely. But the magnesium, oh yeah, it's magnesium. So we have magnesium on one side and then the ferro rod on the other. And I'll be honest with you, can kind of, I already feel the blade a little bit pitted, so it'll need to be sharpened already. And kind of takes a beating on the ferro rod, but hey, I would say this is definitely better than not having anything at all. Quite frankly, I would rather have like a Coleman saw. I'd rather have a different kind of, maybe a saw to use versus this hatchet. This is a light hatchet. It's definitely a pound or under, that's for sure. This would be with everything, you know, the ferro rod, sheath, and the axe, paracord. But I think you can make a better use of other tools than just this. So this right here, I'm definitely going to go ahead and still just keep it in my go box in my car, and it'll just be like an extra thing I can have. At the very least, it'll be another weapon. This is definitely sharp enough to be a weapon. So, all right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Hope you like the review. Don't forget, please subscribe, give me a like, and let me know what you think. I want to see those comments. Thanks a lot.